Hello, Chris here, and thanks for watching. So I wanted to talk to you today about why I decided to become an estate agent, or how I became an estate agent. So basically I'll take you through the history. When I was growing up, all I wanted to do was become a professional footballer. That was me, that's all I wanted to do. And to be honest, as I was going along in my younger years, I was doing quite well. So I got signed up to a Premier League football team at the time when I was 14 years old. I signed for Blackburn Rovers, which meant every week, twice a week during the week times, my poor dad had to drive me from Wrexham all the way up to Blackburn so I could go training for a couple of hours. And then I spent a lot of time on the weekends over in Blackburn on my own in a hotel and playing for Blackburn Rovers Academy. And the plan was to be able to obviously progress. Blackburn being my boyhood football club, I supported them from a young age. And I thought that was where I was going to go and what I was going to do. All I ever wanted to be was a footballer. So I did quite well. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not boasting and being big-headed, because as of today I'm sat in my car still in Wrexham, so I'm not a footballer. But I played for Wales, I played for Blackburn Rovers. Before I signed for Blackburn, we were scouted by lots and lots of Premier League teams. I was offered 3-course meals, football training kits, opportunities to play on the actual football pitches. At the time, I was offered loads of different things. Obviously, as time went on, it didn't quite work out. As majority of young wannabe football players, it doesn't work out. You know, the stats are shockingly massive of the amount of young children who want to become footballers who don't actually make it. So then when I left football, I left Wrexham FC as a trainee footballer. I left there when I was just before my 19th birthday. I worked a couple of sort of little menial jobs. So I worked in a warehouse for a little bit, in a stationery supplier. I worked in a local spa. I worked for the Department for Work and Pensions on a 6-month contract, and then I seen an advert in the newspaper for a trainee estate agent in the local area for a company called Whitegates Estate Agents. So I applied for the job, and despite what a lot of people said, oh, you don't want to go there, it's sales, it's horrible, you've got targets, you don't want to do that. As soon as I got there as a trainee, I absolutely just fell in love with the industry. The fact you're talking to so many different people on a daily basis, you're getting out of the office, you're going to see properties, all different shapes and sizes, and it's a great opportunity to learn an industry and restart a career that, to be honest, when you all you want to do is become a footballer and you love football, that's what you want to do. It's very difficult to find something else that piques your interest just like that, really. So I was lucky in that respect that I absolutely loved estate agency from the moment I started. So I was a young lad working in the Wrexham area in estate agency, going out valuing houses, showing viewers around various different properties, and really learning the job as I went along. And I'd done that for quite a few years, and then I moved on to another local estate agency that was at the time a bigger agency with more properties. And the reason why I'd done that was because, again, when working at Whitegates, I quickly realised that this is what I wanted to do. So in the meantime, in the background, I was putting my own business plan together. I gave myself a 10-year target. So when I was 20, by the time I was 30, I wanted to either own my own estate agency or run one for somebody else. So by moving away from Whitegates to the other company, it gave me the opportunity to learn how another company in the area or another estate agency operated and how they worked. And that experience was absolutely invaluable. The training I received at Whitegates was amazing to start with, and then the training or the daily job role and how a different agency in the same industry done things completely differently. So it was an amazing opportunity to sort of understand more and more about the role by doing it hands-on. And then the credit crunch happened in 2007, and I left the estate agency industry world only for a period of 18 months, and I went into recruitment That was a really enjoyable job as well. I loved that job. I was quite good at it. I managed to find a little niche in the market, so although it was a recession and a lot of people were getting made redundant, what I found was that the companies that were employing people were debt collection companies, banks that had a debt collection arm, mortgage debt collecting. It sounds horrible, but that was the niche at the time. So I'd done really well there, and then I had the opportunity from the owners at Whitegate to, well, they basically asked me, they said, we're going to sell, do you want to buy? And at the age of 26, I thought, oh God, what do I do? So we just said yes. Me and my wife, we just said yes, we're just going to go for it. So we managed to raise some money from the bank by presenting a business plan, a quickly cobbled together business plan. It was really a scary time, and in November 2009 we took over the franchise of Whitegates in Wrexham, and that's how I became an estate agent. And from that day onwards, it's been a learning curve all the way through. You know, we've had amazing times, we've had tough times, but you learn every single day. And when somebody says to you at 26 years old, do you want to buy a business? I would just say, if you can afford it, if you can get the money together, just do it. Do it and learn on the job. You only get one shot at life, so there's no point in regretting anything. Do not regret what you do. So that's what I done. Didn't regret it. Like I said, we've had some difficult times, but we've had some amazing times as well. And I'm in my 10th year of running that estate agency franchise now. So that's why I'm an estate agent. That's what I did, and that's how I became an estate agent. It's purely born from a passion for the industry and the job. I love it. I love the job. I love the industry. Similar to how I was when I was in football. That's all I wanted to do, but now I found, it sounds cheesy, but I found the second love. Estate agency is my world, and I absolutely love it. So thanks for watching. That's a truth, honest insight into why I'm an estate agent, why I do it, and why I love the job. So thanks for watching.